If you're looking for the best paint sprayers, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Graco Magnum 260-2800X5 paint sprayer. This is one hell of a paint sprayer for the money. It works equally well for homeowners or professional painters. Adjustable pressure? Check. Indoor/outdoor project adaptability? Check. Steel piston pump for rapid job completion? You get the idea. The adapter can even be hooked up to a standard garden hose for easy cleanup. As much as we love this one, it's not ideal for larger projects. Medium and smaller will be your best bet with the Magnum. Bang. It's very durable, so it ought to last you a long time and see a lot of use. It's a tad on the heavy side though. Make sure to take your paint breaks every so often. Don't get the hand cramp. The nice handle makes it pretty portable though. Really a solid choice here unless you are going to be painting a life-size mural of Andre the Giant. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Wagner 518080 Control Spray Max Paint Sprayer. Here's another HVLP paint sprayer we like. Weighing in at 11 pounds, the actual gun component is super light and easy to handle. This is really smart design since it helps to prevent the deadly hand cramp that paint sprayers are so famous for giving users. Variable spray pattern width, pressure control, multiple spray patterns not bad. The plastic is about as durable as that of any plastic unit, but for the price, that's acceptable. A short hose is definitely one of the noticeable cons here, but the ability to reach difficult areas with a light gun piece is so sweet that we had to include it on our list of the paint sprayers. HomeRight's 800,766 Finish Max Paint Sprayer. That is one delicious price. This is a dream come true for budgeting painters who need to get the job done. Is it the best paint sprayer the world has ever seen? Well, no, but it makes our list for the sheer value. This thing is like finding pretty good Chinese takeout to feed a family of 5. For $10 including tip, it's a steal. The HomeRight costs more than $10. But for a paint sprayer, this transaction feels just right. It's versatile, adjustable, and has 3 separate spraying patterns. It's plastic, yes, but that's no surprise given the price point. Did you think the Wagner was light at 12-ish pounds? Try 3.4 pounds. If you have ever wanted to juggle paint sprayers at a painting party, this is your chance to do that without a hospital bill. We kid, please don't juggle your painting machinery. This is an HVLP unit, but it's best suited to home projects rather than commercial use. If you are looking for professional-grade equipment, go for durable and more expensive. Just in case you are worried about the longevity, there's a 2-year warranty to ease your concerns. If you're looking for a safe little option to hit up some home projects for cheap, or you're simply experimenting with paint sprayers for the first time, it's hard to go wrong with the HomeRight. Just don't expect it to single-handedly tackle all your neighborhood's painting needs for the next half a decade. The number 3 position is held by Graco Magnum 260-2805 X7 Paint Sprayer. If paint sprayers were people, this one would ride a motorcycle and wear a spiked leather jacket. The Magnum X7 is a big boy, and it ain't your daddy's paint sprayer. Well, unless your daddy was a professional painter, in which case he ought to have been using one. This is a professional-grade unit, stainless steel hefty, and towable via wheeled cart. The pressure is totally adjustable, meaning it's got versatility out the wazoo. What is a wazoo anyway? This unit also connects to a garden hose for faster cleanups, and it has a little function called Reverse It Clean for clearing out the clogged tip of the hose. This happens with paint sprayers. Be ready. The hose is a mite short, unfortunately, which is odd considering how professional level all its other components are. It's 25 feet, which may not meet your needs. If that's the case, you can always buy a longer hose. Other than that, the only other con we can mention is the 1-year warranty. Probably, this unit is of high enough quality that this won't matter too much. But for the price, which is not exactly modest, it would have been nice to get a little more reassurance. Next at number 4, we have Fuji SemiPro 2 HVLP Spray System. This is the gadget lover's paint sprayer. This unit is good enough for serious hobbyists, and even a good chunk of professional painters for that matter. It's got a non-bleed feature in the gun, as well as dedicated fan control. This latter allows for pattern size adjustment, small circular to wide, and everything in between. It disassembles easily, turning cleanup. One of the worst things about paint sprayers is the annoying cleanup into a much neater and easier process. That's one reason this sprayer is a fan favorite. You can select your air cap size depending on what you're spraying. It can be used to achieve different thickness levels as well. For a very solid professional option, the Fuji is excellent at its price point, if money is no object. However, you might want to go full pro with a more expensive option. The number 5 position is held by Graco 17305 Pro 110E S Cart Pro Connect Paint Sprayer. This is the most expensive sprayer on this list. But I know some of you have stacks of cash lying around, so I decide to include it on the list. This is another entry from Graco, a heavy-duty wheel and cart paint sprayer for professional use. If Granny is paying you to spray the exterior of her miniature toolshed, the Graco Pro 110E S Pro is not your first choice. It comes with an endurance pump, and it is designed for easy replacement if you need a new pump, which you probably will, since this unit is meant to be used time and again. This is the chief workhorse on this list of paint sprayers. The number 6 position is dominated by Graco Ultra Corded Airless Handheld Paint Sprayer 17359. Contrary to so many others on our list, this one is actually aimed towards smaller jobs. Not too small, but relative to the average paint sprayer job size. This is a handheld unit at a higher price point, but you can rest assured it isn't some cheap break after one use deal. This guy will last you a good while and plenty of use if cared for properly. It's fully repairable, spits out a good smooth finish, and cleanup time is minimal as with most handheld units. The prep time is low too. This is as close as you get to eliminating the prep and cleanup phases that normally come with the high-quality paint sprayer. Moving on to the next at number 7 with high-power HVLP electric spray gun with detachable container. This is officially the cheapest item on our list. If you have significant budget restrictions, and plenty of us do, this is a solid option. It comes with 3 different size nozzles, which is a pretty big deal for a unit at this low price point. Everything comes apart for efficient cleaning, and due to the low price, it will need to be cleaned very carefully. Obviously, the materials are not as durable and resilient as those that make up more expensive paint sprayers, so your best option here is to take care of this little guy like he's your firstborn child. With a wide application and a sweet price, this paint sprayer will get the job done. The number 8 position is held by Graco Magnum 257,025 Project Painter Plus Paint Sprayer. Graco makes it to our list again. The Graco Magnum is a relatively compact and high-performance unit. It works well for painters of all experience levels, and the price is in a comfortable range. Not so expensive as to bankrupt you, and not so cheap as to worry about the materials. It's got a stainless steel piston pump for spraying on thin paint at a high level of pressure, and a suction tube that allows you to spray right out of the paint bucket. Wow! This makes it way easier to start up than most units of its size. It also connects to a garden hose, making this one of the least time-consuming mid-size units on this list. Graco makes it to our list again. This time, we're looking at a relatively compact, but fairly high-performance unit. It works well for painters of all experience levels, and the price is in a comfortable range. Not so expensive as to bankrupt you, and not so cheap as to worry about the materials. It's got a stainless steel piston pump for spraying on thin paint at a high level of pressure, and a suction tube that allows you to spray right out of the paint bucket. Wow! This makes it way easier to start up than most units of its size. It also connects to a garden hose, making this one of the least time-consuming mid-size units on our list of sprayers. Next at number 9, we have neumaster N3140 Electric HVLP Spray Gun. This paint sprayer unit can be attached to your shoulder via strap, or it can be left on the floor as you paint. For the price, this thing has pretty strong coverage. It's got a turbo fan for excellent airflow and expansive spraying. It's beginner-friendly at a good price point and a lightweight body, pretty easy to use and clean as these things go. You get 3 spray pattern options and an adjustable flow rate, making it pretty versatile, another beginner-friendly quality. We haven't tested it on every surface, but according to the manufacturer, you can use this unit to spray enamel paints, varnish, primers, clear enamels, car enamels, mordants, and wood preservatives. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Wagner 529,021 Flexio 890 HVLP paint sprayer. They actually all have numeric sequences bolted into their names, so get used to it. This one sounds like the laser-toting cyborg version of a German composer. This is easily one of the best paint sprayers, and it's handheld to boot. It's almost half the weight of the Magnum, so you can haul it effortlessly indoors or out. Despite its smaller size, this thing can put out like 8 gallons of paint in an hour. Wow! It comes with an adjustable control, 2 nozzles for different coverage, and a lengthy hose. The storage box neatly fits it all, making this an ideal unit to bring to painting parties. What? You don't go to painting parties? Unfortunately, the lightweight nature is due largely to a plastic composition. Where the Magnum will take a licking and keep on ticking, the Wagner is just shorter-lived. Some reviews also attest to more overspray than what the company suggests, which we mostly agree with. So don't be surprised if there's a deal of cleanup to do after your work. But the portability and versatility more than make up for it in our minds. That's all for today. We upload product review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.